YouTube family, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. And in today's video, I have for you my top 5 most complimented fragrances. And spoiler alert, they are all polarizing. So please get your notes on these fragrances first. I'm not telling you to run out and buy them because they could be the love of your life. They could be very disappointing just depending on a number of factors, but these have gotten me more compliments than any other fragrances in my collection that is like 300 bottle plus collection. These 5 just do the trick every time. If you're in the mood to garner the attention, to turn the heads, to garner those compliments, then these 5, they just take the cake. Okay, well, for me anyway, they do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. All right, you guys, so as promised, the lip combo for today is going to be my tried and true P. Louise lip liner in the shade Loyal. And I am wearing the new Fenty gloss sticks, which I am completely in love with. Okay, completely in love with these sticks. And I think I have a few, and pretty much I'm going to go ahead and collect them all. But this one is in the shade Biscus. And if you want to know the eye look, I only use one palette. Okay, so y'all can know what the look is for the eye. And it's from Natasha Denona, and this is the My Dream palette. So the beauty mention will be linked below. So the first one up on this list is one of the most stunning vanillas that I know, like that I own. And it's actually crazy. You don't see it duped a lot. So I feel like it really does hold on to that uniqueness factor. Oh my God, Angelique Noir by Guerlain. This is not a new fragrance, nowhere near new. It's been out for quite some time. But when I say classic, timeless elegance, in a bottle. This is very sexy. It's sweet. So you're hitting like all of these different spots or checking these different boxes. Classy, check. Unique, check. Sweet vanilla that is almost giving you like this gourmand facet, check. But it's very green. And I don't want that to scare you because for the longest, it scared me from even going near this scent. And I didn't have anything green. I didn't know what a green was back then, but I was like, what you mean green? Like what? Who wants to smell like grass? That or kale? Like, no, okay? But the way Karina Walsrud will go on and on about this doggone Angelique Noir, I was just like, it's the vanilla. At this point, I knew I was a vanilla's girl. So let me go ahead and just try it. Honey, when that thing touched my skin, I got a sample. Child, what is the price? Girl, within a week, full bottle on the way. So Angelique Noir is all about vanilla, but it is equally about the Angelica. And Angelica is my favorite green note because it doesn't come off as anything sharp or off-putting on my skin. It is always very powdery. And this one features the Angelica note twice. So you have it present in the top and the mid. And I feel like as this starts to wear and dry down on the skin, the green tones of this kind of dissipate from what they are in the initial opening. So this is when I would say try it on your skin. Like pair vanilla powdery green notes, and then you've got some complexities from the caraway seeds. It is a masterpiece vanilla scent. If you haven't tried it for yourself, just try it. That's all I'm gonna say. If they have it on a display at your local Neiman's or whoever carries it in your town, try it on your skin. Okay, make sure you try it on clean skin with nothing obstructing the olfactory experience. But absolute love, and people's reaction to this is like no other. For the longest, this was my most complimented. The next one that we're going to talk about took the crown, but this one highly complimented, and someone is going to compliment you every time you step out in public with this on. Angelique Noir by Guerlain. So the next one is going to be one of my top fragrances for life, and we're like below the halfway point and it kind of makes me nervous. But we're talking about Guidance. So many people love this scent. It's almost like, you know how people were just like gobsmacked by Gris Charnel when it came out? I feel like that's kind of how people react to Guidance. And when you say you don't love it, they're just like looking at you like you got three heads. But this is a highly polarizing scent and is definitely going to boil down to some body chemistry. Some people get body odor. Some people get poo. Some people get like a myriad of things. But me, what I get is one of the most beautiful, spicy, sweet, creamy, frankincense, rose, hazelnut. Like, oh, it is a masterpiece. Masterpiece. And it never, honey, the first time I wore this out the house, I got it. I tried it when I first got, like that night I received it in the mail, tried it on my skin. Oh my God, I'm in love, blah, 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 because it was a blind buy. Next day, wore it to work. Oversprayed it because I didn't know. I didn't know the power of it until like people were saying stuff like from afar, telling me how good I smelled. So I was like, damn, it's probably a little stronger than what I thought. But it is an insane sillage beast mode scent if you have never tried it. So as I choked people out throughout the day, they kept complimenting me on how, like, every person on this particular day, like 4 people I think complimented me, and they all was just like, well, what is that? Like, it wasn't like, oh my God, you smell nice. It was screw face. It was, what is that? What is the name? Somebody like wrote it down. Like, it was, okay. This one guy, we had a conversation, he started walking away from the opposite direction. This boy walked like a whole 50 paces, turned around, whipped his head. He was like, wait a minute, what do you have on? He came back. We had a whole conversation about the scent. Honey, this will get you accosted in the streets. This will have people, you know, following the sillage to get to who has this on. This will have you just all eyes on you. If you're in the Tupac state of mind and you want all eyes on you, this one is one you have to wear because you're going to fill rooms. You're going to fill rooms with this scent, and I absolutely love it, and I will ride for this fragrance for life. Okay, Guidance the original, and this is from the house of Amouage. So this next one is my favorite rose oud combo. I have talked about this so many times on this channel, but SCHERZO by Miller Harris, and this is my second bottle, just does something for me. And it's the Nirvana. It is the sugary sweet notes. It is the way the rose comes across. Super classy, ultra feminine. It is just everything, and it is truly unlike any other rose oud combo that you have in your collection or that you ever put your nose on. Please tell me something that smells similar to this, because I have never come across it, not as of yet. But if you're trying to smell like literally like $1,000,000, okay, and you particularly love compliments from other women, okay, because it's something really special about when another woman compliments another woman. Like, everyone's not a girl's girl. Men, they throw out compliments like candy to women, okay? But when a woman stops you and it's just like, wow, like, what you smell, I mean, what is that? I wore this out to dinner one night. As soon as my sister hit the door of the restaurant, she was like, what you got on? Like, I'm gonna need to get that now. And sure enough, that's what she did the next day, is order SCHERZO by Miller Harris. This is my only Miller Harris in my collection. I honestly haven't tried much. I think I tried the other oud scent they had, like in a sample. Wasn't really my cup of tea because I really love my ouds to be super sweet, and this delivers on that. But if you have any other Miller Harris like bomb masterpiece scents, then please put me on, because I would love to know what else I need to smell, because this just is an exceptional scent. It is truly exceptional. Again, SCHERZO by Miller Harris. So this next one, I like, if you have been riding with me, like absolutely none of these are new shockers. Like, you could probably guess all 5 if you have been following me for like at least 1.5 years. But this next one, I just prepare for compliments in a way that just really make you second guess, like, what? Like, you want to know what everyone else is smelling because you know you love it, but the reaction from the crowd, like, they are so pleased by Blanche B. And this is from the house of Liquide Imaginaire. So Blanche B, it is white floral, but not in a stark, problematic way, okay? Jasmine tuberose, that's what you're going to get. And you have so much vanilla. You have a milk note, and you really do have the vibe with lactonic. The thing about lactonic, particularly milk notes, is it can go sour milk on your skin. It can just be too overbearing or too prominent, and like, you just never know. So definitely one I would please try. Like, again, all of these, try before you buy. But this one is probably going to be one of the most problematic because lactonic, it just does not agree with everyone's body chemistry. But the cacao, there's like a slight dusting of it to where you get it, but it doesn't come off as chocolate perfume. Not to me on my skin, my nose. Some people will disagree, but for me, it's just like this little sprinkling of cacao, you know, in some milk. And the musk, the ambrette, like, it wears so white and beautiful. And the ambrette musk note particularly makes me feel like I'm in this really cloudy space. This is truly a magical scent. It has all of these beautiful molecular notes in addition to the other notes that I've mentioned, but it is very heavy on the vanilla. So as you keep your bottle, it will get darker and darker. I feel like there was almost no color to the juice when I got it, but it is absolutely phenomenal. Now, this is going to be a beast mode scent that you put it on, you overspray this, and you don't think that it is projecting as loudly. But something about the sillage in this, again, because of those molecular notes, they stick in the air some kind of way. Because I always tell the story, this girl smelled me. I had come through that hallway. She smelled something come through her door. So the Blanche B is going down hallways and cutting corners and entering rooms I wasn't even in. Okay, I was not even there, sis. She walked out and she walked until she could track the smell, and she said, "It's you. What do you have on?" She wrote it down. I don't know if she ever bought it, but she was like, "You smell so good." This is another one. You will not step out the house and wear this and somebody not compliment you on how good you smell, or people start looking around and, "Oh, somebody smells good. What is this smell? Who is it?" Like, there's going to be chatter, okay? Whether if you're in the room and you happen to hear this or if you have gone and they talking about you behind your back, because you won't even know. But Blanche B is a huge compliment getter for me, and I just like, listen, you smell musky vanilla heaven. That is what she is. All right. Again, that one is from Liquide Imaginaire. And this last one is the sexiest musk that I own. I always describe it that way because nothing has dethroned it. ROSENDO number 5 is highly polarizing. Probably about as polarizing as Guidance. Because it's either going to work with your body chemistry or it ain't. Okay, there's nothing you can do about it, sis. But very sweet, super ambery. I don't get a whole lot of floral, even though they have like this floral mix in there. It's very indiscriminate. You're not going to pick out what. And it's a lot of sensual musk. And the amber in here, it is very sweet. You know, you got these caramel facets, but there is a transparency to how this wears. And just like Baccarat Rouge, super sweet, super beast mode, but still has a very transparent quality about it. I would say that amber comes across in the same way. Now, some people even compare these, or they compare this to Baby Cat. Me personally, I just think all three of them smell very different. Again, our noses are very different. We pull certain notes, you know, more than others. And this just has a very unique smell to me. It's a little spicy, and this drives men crazy. This drives people crazy. I have had women stop me. I had someone send me a message on the Police MDT. Girl, what is that scent? Girl, let me tell you what you need to pick up. Yes, okay. Men like are just looking at you and you're like, what in the what? And they'll, what are you wearing? It smells so, oh, okay, you could have just asked instead of staring at me like I got 3 eyes. But it is just one of those that stops people in their tracks. Okay. Nothing garners them compliments like Rosendo Matu's number 5. It is so, I feel like my sexiest, muskiest, ambery, sweet, addictive self when I have this on. It is absolutely stunning, but it may go rubbery on your skin. Just like Richard Nail goes rubbery on me and not for you, this can go rubbery on your skin. So please try this one first. But without a doubt, one of my most complimented scents of all time. All right, you guys, so that is our video for today. Please drop me a comment and let me know your top, I would say 1 to 3 most complimented fragrances. What are they? Like, what turns the heads? What makes you think that, oh, I must really be smelling addictive today because the compliments overflowing, okay? That is what I'm trying to find out. You guys, please, as always, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you found any value in the content, please give me a big thumbs up, as it definitely helps my channel to grow here on YouTube. It has some real, I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.